Hello, and welcome back to the channel Onindita G, where we learn, speak, and succeed. I hope all of you are doing great today, and I'm present here with yet another interesting topic. So today I am going to discuss about speaking prompts. So what happens when you get a speaking prompt? Suppose you are in amidst a group of friends or a group of people or a group of colleagues, and suddenly a discussion starts on any random topic, not a big topic or a very important topic pertaining to, say, sports or politics, but maybe something pertaining to your own life, and you're being asked about something. Then how do you respond? Fine. So does it often happen that you feel like you are at loss of words, or you are at loss of ideas also? So let's take a very simple topic today, so where which can be taken as a speaking prompt. And suppose if you are asked to speak about, say, can you tell us about a trip that changed you? So, what happens usually every time we travel, it changes the person inside us. We see new things, we meet new people, we get to change our perspectives about certain things. Okay, the same kind of lifestyle, but we see it is different. It is the same life, maybe, but we see different lifestyle at different places, and that kind of changes your perspective. So, a lot of things do happen. So, when you travel, it changes, or you get to learn a lot of things. So we can ask, so simple, we can start with this saying that every time we travel, it changes the person inside us. So if we start with a speaking prompt, can you tell us about a trip that changed you? So what I will do is that today we will break down a common but this thought-provoking topic. So if you are anyone that who have struggled with answering the speaking prompts on the spot, then I am sure that this video is for you. Okay, so let me put the topic here. I hope this is visible. Yeah. So this is as such a very great, a great topic, because almost everyone has had a travel experience, and that has left a lasting impact. But how do one structure that answer in a way that will sound natural, engaging, and also confident at the same time? Let us understand this step by step. So, first step is to understand the prompt. Before you start speaking, so I will put down here the step one is to understand the prompt before you even start speaking or formulating your ideas. Before you start speaking, you have to think, you have to analyze what this question is asking. The key points here are a trip that you took, why it was special. So you will start with the WH questions. What was the trip? Where was it? Why it was special? How it has changed you? So instead of jumping into the details randomly, you can organize your response logically. First, where it was, like that. So let us put the first question. Now, where was this trip to? So the WH questions. Arrange with the WH questions. Then, whom did you go with? Was it a solo trip or you went with a group of people? Then, why was this trip so special and how did it change you? So, these are the four questions that you can think of. Mhm. Sorry about the alignment. Okay. Oops, something is going wrong. Okay, let's not think too much about the alignment. Okay. Let me correct them while I do this. Where was the trip? Yeah, fine. Now, once you have organized the questions, then you need to brainstorm. Remember or recall your experience. So here I will take a personal experience or an example. Suppose I want to talk about a solo trip to the mountains that I had taken few months ago, and that has changed my perspective on life. So I will quickly jot down those key points before I start speaking. Okay. So destination, maybe I will, where was the trip? Here I will put Manali. Whom did you go with or I go with? In my case, it was a solo trip. Oops. So why was it special? Because for me, it was my first solo trip. So it was special. I was going out for the first time all alone. It was a bit adventurous for me. And I could overcome the fear of traveling alone, overcome fear, okay, of traveling alone. And how did it change me? So, as I was talking about that, I could overcome the fear of traveling alone. I gained some confidence. I developed a self reliance and, of course, love for solitude. So, I can say confidence, self reliance, and I loved the solitude. Okay. Now we will convert these random ideas, not that random ideas, they seem to be, so right now they're simple words. I have not even put them into sentences. So with the help of those WH questions, I have quickly jotted down those words, the key words that will help me to form the sentences and then articulate my thoughts and my experiences into a well structured response. Okay. So a good response will always have an introduction, a main body, and a conclusion. So even if it is a speaking task of say just 1 minute, so the structure that we need to follow here is there will be an introduction, main body, and or the main concern that you're going to put across, and the conclusion. So this is kind of a sandwich form that we follow in every speaking or writing task, like in either of the productive tasks. Okay. So in the introduction, what I will do, I will set the context or the premise. So I can say last year or few months ago, whichever is the case. So in my case, it was last year. I took a solo trip to Manali, a beautiful hill station in India. I had always traveled with friends and family, but this time I wanted to challenge myself. So, this is going to be the introduction part. Then, we will, in the main body part, we will explain our experience. I went on to this trip alone because I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. At first, I was nervous. What if I got lost? What if I felt lonely? But as the days passed, I met fellow travelers. explored scenic landscapes, and I enjoyed my own company. The solitude allowed me to reflect on my goals and appreciate the beauty around me. See, I have used the keywords that I had already jotted down earlier. I have used those and also used some extra information. Extra means some uh, sensory words, also some information that will describe my experience. So in the main body, because I'm here, I am explaining why or how it has changed me, or why do I say it has changed me. Then in the conclusion part, we always try to summarize what we have said in the main body and the introduction, and kind of we just want to show that what was that personal transformation also. So this trip has changed me in so many ways. I realized that I don't always need company to enjoy life. It boosted my confidence and made me more independent. So I used that confidence word as a keyword in the earlier step where I jotted down these points. Now I look forward to solo trips and new experiences without fear. Okay, so see, now I could articulate my experience and thoughts into proper structure. So now that you have learned how to structure answer, let us focus on delivery. So there are 3 tips that you can use. One is be personal, speak from your experience when these kind of questions are coming across. So your personal stories will make the answers more engaging. Okay. Use vivid descriptions where you are trying to talk about your experiences. So you can use all the sensory words, like whether you you have heard something, you had seen something, you had felt, you had smelled something. So try to use those sensory words to describe the place, the people, and emotions to make your answer more interesting. Also, maintain a conversational tone. There is no need to memorize, or rather, if it is a spontaneous speaking prompt, then you don't get a time even to memorize. So you have to speak naturally as if you're telling a friend. Okay, so now it is your turn. You can pick a trip that has changed you and structure your response using the format we have discussed here. Okay, you can drop your answers in the comments so that I can give you a feedback if you want me to do so. And if you have found today's video helpful, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such public speaking tips. I will see you in the next video. And also, if you are new to this channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe channel and hit the bell icon for such interesting topics. And also, please hit the like button if you have found it helpful. As I said, I will see you in the next video. Till then, stay well, take care, bye-bye.